Hello, ladies, and welcome back to Sisterland Investors. I hope everyone's having a fabulous new week. My name is Elizabeth. For those that are new here at Sisterland Investors, we make our money work for us. It brings us babies, right? Okay. So to all the moms, professional women, welcome to Sisterland Investors, where we want to build a legacy, a strong foundation using land to generate generational wealth for our families and grandbabies and great grandchildren. Hopefully they enjoy it. This podcast is podcast number 84. If you got an extra 50K sitting in your savings, 401 retirement in your bank account, doing nothing, 0.01% a year, ladies, this is for you. We want to make those 50K work for you. Again, I use 50K because this is what a lot of us want to use to invest in land. But if you have less, it's okay. You can start as little as 5K. If you haven't heard our story, go back to the original podcast, how we started with what amount, and we go into it a little more in depth. But if you have 5K, more or less, again, the number doesn't have to be exact, ladies, but I'm just using this number to help us. You want it to make money. Again, this is money that you don't need within the next year or two. This is what I like to call the play money to generate extra income. So while you go grab your coffees or you're driving your kids to school right now, dropping them off at carpool or picking them up wherever you are in stage in life, or your baby's taking a nap. Welcome, moms. I love you. And I'm one of you. And we're always trying to figure out ways that our money could work for us. I remember sitting in corporate America at my desk and saying, God, I have money just sitting there. How can I make it work for me? Where should I invest? What should I do? And I had no idea how to or what to, but I knew real estate was always a good option. So we dove in. More about that in previous podcasts. I go into detail. But yes, for those ladies that do have it in your 401k, because I've heard from you ladies, you want to roll over your 401k to a self-directed 401k where you can direct your money, decide where your money's going to go. If you have it in the savings account, good. If you have it in the checking, good. We're going to get into it and jump and get right into making you the money. Again, this is not a get rich quick. This takes time. It takes effort, but God, look at us. Look at us. I shouldn't say look at you. Look at us. We've spent 5, 10, 15 years and we've had probably the same amount in the savings or in our investments. And every year we say we're going to invest more this year in this, and we're going to invest more in this. This is the year 2026, ladies. You must put it in something. And for us is land. Real estate always appreciates. And I want for you moms to start thinking that way. Okay. Today, we're going to keep it super simple. Why land still makes sense in 2026. 50K is our example of the money that we're going to use as a budget. And Texas. Again, there's many states that are growing. I'm from Texas lady here, but there's North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Tennessee. They're exploding. People are moving, people are growing. It just depends. So do your research, ask ChatGPT, whatever AI, where are people moving to? Where is the population growing in the last 5 years? And it'll spit out different states. Again, we like to tell our ladies here in the community, start in your backyard. The reason why, you know people, you know brokers, you know agents, you know a mom that's probably an agent that can help you doing all this research. So don't make it hard. Make it super easy. Start where you are with the people that you know and start growing your network and your worth. Both of those we want to grow. So again, why land? For those that don't know, it's super low maintenance. You pay taxes once a year and hopefully you have ag exempt or wildlife exemptions. There's no tenants, no toilets to fix, no foundation issues. The population keeps growing in these cities, and that's why you want to buy land, because you need land to build homes, apartments, etc. Most important, you don't need to be an expert. So a lot of you ladies will ask me, do I have to have a license to do real estate? Do I have to be an expert, a broker? No, you do not. I'm going to answer that right here, right now. You do not. But you do have to learn a little bit about the market and know what you're doing. So if you don't know, we have the Sisterland Investors Blueprint where we learn from different investors out there in the community because it's a huge community. And we did learn from all these people. They're amazing. They're great. And we condensed it. What's worked for my sister and I as busy moms, professional women, this is for you. The blueprint gives you examples on what to do, how to do it. If you haven't gotten it, make sure you go get the book. It explains. We're putting the video, people that like to do the video, like you ladies that like to see, we're doing the video and it should be out shortly for all you ladies that like video examples. Just show me how. We'll have that soon for you. So again, start small and scale it up. Most important, you do not have to be an agent. You just need a plan that fits our schedules as busy moms. Between soccer, baseball, lacrosse, whatever it is that your kids are into, this is what we're building today in between our busy mommy lives. So there's 3 paths. I'm going to talk about 3 paths, ladies, that you can use your 50K. Again, I say 50K for this example, but you could use it for 10K, 20K, whatever it is. But for this example, I'm going to use the 50K and the 3 paths that we use. And I try to simplify it as much as possible for you ladies to comprehend. So the path 1, the most popular with moms here, the path 1, you buy it and you hold it. It's the most popular one. We hold it for maybe a year or 3 years, depending, or maybe longer, it just depends. But you purchase the land and you hold it. Why? Because the value will go up. So a lot of the moms that don't need the money and you have it in savings, that if you hold it for 5 years, the land will go up in value versus having it in your bank or savings account. Very simple. Anyone could grasp it. So you buy it, you hold it. That's path 1. A lot of moms like this. One of our sisters, I like to call y'all sisters because you're my sisters, ladies. One of the ladies here purchased a land right outside a major city out in Tennessee. And she just let it sit there for a year. And appreciation did all the heavy lifting. She bought it for 20K and then turned around and sold it. So she bought the land with doing nothing to the land, just raw land. And she held it for like 18 months and turned around and sold it and made a profit. Moms, this is a win-win. You buy it and then you wait and hold it and you sell it within 3 years. If you could do that, great. If you can't do that, it's okay. We're skeptical of like really land, but hello, I mean, everything's on land, right? But I didn't see it. I had to test it. Path 2, the cash flow. You buy and you lease. So a lot of you ladies love this. I did a whole podcast, I think it was 71. Go listen to podcast 71. We sat and talked about in one of our one-to-ones on what you ladies are doing with your land. A lot of you ladies are leasing it, which is great because you want to keep it because of the appreciation over time. But you're like, I just don't want to have it out there. So they're leasing it. They're leasing it to people, farmers and ranchers that really need this land to run their businesses. So this is great. Go listen to podcast 71. It's huge. You get a lot of little ideas of what you could do. And other ladies reached out later, told me what they're doing, which is fabulous. You're doing great. Brainstorming on ways that you can generate money on land that you do not want to sell, but you do still want that little drip. I call it drip, that little monthly income or yearly income. It works because there's 0 daily work. You don't have to do anything. It's out and out away from the city. You pay low taxes because it's ag exempt, ladies, and you lease it. It appreciates over time. And it's like, oh, why didn't I think about this before? So that's path 2. So the popular ones, again, if you haven't listened to podcast 71, which I go into detail, hunting, cattle grazing, solar panels, cell towers. I mean, go on and on and on. But these are examples of what you can lease. Let's say you want 20 to 50 acres with, of course, you want road access, ladies. You want the road access or legal easement into your property. Make sure you do that. We talked about how we got nipped in the butt for not double checking this. So always double check. Again, we go over this in our course, what to look for, what to stay away from, and legal access this one. You want to make sure you're able to get in and get out of your property without running into someone else's property. The mom hack, hire a local broker. Hire a local broker. Let them do all the due diligence and you just deposit the check. It's so worth it. At first, I hate to say it, but I'm a little controlling over everything that I want to control. And it took me a lot of hard knocks before I figured it out. I could just hire this person. He could do all the due diligence and just pay him. And I would write him a check. He does all the due diligence, where it's zoned, blah, 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 blah. Now with ChatGPT, you could actually go and get county records and figure out where it's zoned. I used to do all the calling. It takes time, a lot of calls after calls, emails to get someone to call you back. But a lot of this information could be found in the county records. Where do you search in the county? And ChatGPT or AI is great at finding this information for you. And you can see, and then go back and double check. Is it zone commercial? Is it zone industrial? All this information, which I love that you can pick it up now with AI. So again, you could pay a broker to do that. You could use ChatGPT and pay the broker to double check, make sure they're both saying the same thing, and then go for it. So part 3, a quick flip. The quick flip. If you want money back faster. Okay. So this is how we started. Again, if you haven't heard our first couple podcasts of how we got started, I was very, what do you call it? I wasn't a believer. I didn't like, really, land? Like, seriously? I didn't think land would make us money. I just thought, oh, homes and apartment complexes and commercial real estate. And for some reason, I never thought, well, land is under all these things that I just said. And so I said, okay, let's try it. Because I kept hearing it over and over, land, land, land. So finally I gave in. Well, we gave in. My sister and I, my husband, and we started playing with it. And to make a long story short, we loved it. And here we are 10 years later, 14 years later, investing in land. If you want to make money quick and you want to see if this really works, I would literally tell you start doing it right now. Don't start with 50K, start with something smaller so you can see that it works. And once you see that it works, you're going to put all your money towards that. The goal here is you buy land under market that's not valued high. And we teach you again all this in the blueprint. Go grab it. You hold it for 6 to 24 months, or you turn around and flip it quick. We turned around and bought it. We signed in the morning, and by the afternoon, it was for sale. So again, it's up to you. You sell it to builders, developers, or other investors, or just from owner to owner. And you get your nice little profit, anywhere from 20 to 60%. And yes, that is the profit that you get. Go try that, do it. Legit examples, 50K for 5 to 20 acres in a spot that's growing. Again, use ChatGPT to see what's growing in your backyard. We want to start in the state that we're from. Again, the main reason is because you know an agent, you know another mom that's doing real estate that can help you, or a broker that can give you comps. So start where you have already connections. And how? Well, you look for motivated sellers, estate sales, tired owners, out of state owners that live in another state that probably inherit this land. That's what we buy a lot. Like, oh, my grandmother died, they left this. And yes, I'm not going back to Tennessee or to Texas or Florida. Please give me my cash. Let me walk away from it. And this is what happens. So motivated sellers, the due diligence, all that, we help you ladies through that. So it takes more active time, but it's still way less than house flipping, way less than house flipping. Trust me. I did that. I didn't do it. I would pay people to do it, but it's a lot less hassle. In our community here, we team up with other moms. Either one has the money, one found a good deal. We team up and we split the profits. We also network with a lot of brokers and attorneys to figure out how to do it. But it's good to know people that know. Don't feel alone. Don't feel like you have to do this all alone. You do not have to do this alone, ladies. Team up with other ladies that are doing it. Learn, grow, listen. pick the path that matches your energy right now. You can always switch later. So whatever path you decide, path 1, 2, or 3, pick one that you feel comfortable with and run with it. Start. So where should you actually start looking in 2026? You want to focus on zones that I call the gold mines, not too crazy expensive, and it's not a dead end remote. You have to find something kind of in between where it's kind of hot, but not super hot, where it's super saturated. So top picks are again the states Texas, Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. I mean, the list could go on and on and on. And you just have to find a little zip code that you want to focus on and that's very popular, and just kind of hover back and look for land right outside of it. It's super easy. Anyone could do it. Just go a little further out, maybe another hour out of there, and try to get somewhere around there, and people will buy. Ladies, a quick little tip: use the MLS. What's selling? What's being sitting there for on the market for more than 6 months? Use all that information to your advantage. Use AI to your advantage. See how long the land has been sitting in the market. Is it flipping quick? Is it appreciating? Is it kind of steady? All that information, use it for your decision making. So here are quick 5 little steps. I would have your kids do this. This is like a kid's job. If you have teens, do this. Get them involved. I always say, moms, we need to get our kids involved. They always ask us for Starbucks money. Get them to do a little work. They will feel good and you will feel good too. So let's start with a quick weekend little checklist that you could do. Number 1, you decide the path. Which path am I going to do? The hold, the lease, or the flip? Any of those 3 paths, just decide on one right now and start taking action. Do a 10-minute journaling tonight. Make sure you do it with your kids. And once you decide, once you try it, I think you should try all 3, but start with 1, write it, why, and then go on. Number 2 of the checklist, set a budget and financing. Again, get your kids involved. Is it cash? Are you going to offer cash? Are you going to do owner finance? Are you going to do private lender? We cover all this in our book. Again, private money is huge. So if you need the money, you found a great deal and you need money, reach out to us. We're always happy to fund great deals. All these, you have to decide which one you're going to do. Pick 2 or 3 zip codes or counties, again, in your state. I always start with your state because you could go drive out to see it. You want to go look at it. You want to see what it feel and touch it and walk on it and smell it. So 2 to 3 zip codes, spend 30 minutes. You don't have to spend a lot of time. Spend 30 minutes just doing due diligence. Again, use AI, figure out what's selling, what's not selling, how much things are leasing for in that little area. Spend time, write it down, let your kids hear you so they can start learning the lingo. And then step 4, browse listings. So again, use the MLS, LandWatch, lands.com, and save at least 5 to 10 parcels. So you want to compare. Browse the listings and do the comparisons, do the due diligence. And finally, step 5, do the fast mom due diligence. What is that? Does it have road access? Is it in a flood zone, zoning? Again, we cover all this in our Sisterland Investors Blueprint. Go grab the book. We go into depth into this. But do that, the quick one. You could do it while your kids are napping, while they're playing baseball, practice, whatever. Stop there and don't overthink. Then reach out to Sisterland Investors or a broker or a wholesaler or other people that are doing this to get some kind of help. Don't feel like you have to do it all. I know it may seem overwhelming, but trust us. It's fun, it's easy, and you're going to love it. And we're happy to help you. Mamas, you're already running a household, emotions, schedules, and now you're investing in land. You can add another skill to your list. 50K is enough to start a real land business. You can start it. It's meaningful, it's wealth building, and you don't have to do it perfectly. I think that's the thing with a lot of professional moms that I run into. They want everything perfect. And I don't think anything, at least in my world, nothing's perfect. It's far from perfect. You don't have to do it perfectly, ladies, but you do have to start. 2026 is the year that you start making your money work for you. If this episode lit a spark in you, make sure you share it with another sister or another lady, and you make sure you start doing everything we talked about here. You're going to make your money work for you. You want it to make it work for you. We'll be talking more about private money and lending because this is the most beautiful thing a mom could do or professional owners could do if they have money just sitting there. You want to back it up with some type of real estate. Don't just give your money away. But we'll discuss more into that, more in depth, because I know ladies love that. Share with us on our social media which step you took, which one you decided to do, path 1, path 2, or path 3. Let us know which one you decided to do. Again, you could do all 3 later, but start with 1 right now. Ladies, we love you. Big hugs. We'll talk to you soon. And until next time, see you on the next episode, ladies. Bye-bye.